Okay, so we're just going to do a little check-in here, a little extra. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Sherry Mosley. I'm the author of Akashic Enlightenment, Origins of Humanity, and now Lessons of Light. And all of these books are here to help you on your ascension path that we are all swiftly ascending on. And we are checking in here because now that we are past the full moon and all the planets have come direct, there is a moment of clarity. And the full moon is almost like a window or a gateway right now into seeing everything that is to come. And my sense is that the summer is going to be somewhat unstable. The energies are going to be shifting around a lot. And the way that this translates as, see what you need to actually do in the material realm. And is there a way to wait until the fall? My sense is once we go into Pluto in Capricorn again with the eclipse, that things are going to turn and then stabilize. So right now, you may end up living out a bunch of more karmic cycles. And if they're not karmic, they may just be part of the tumultuous energy that's taking place. And what I've been shown is that there are certain things that are in alignment. And if it's in alignment for you, it will happen. But, it's kind of like there can be delay. So an example is, let's say that you're in alignment to go to a retreat. And on the way, though, there is a fire and a lot of traffic and you are delayed, maybe even rerouted. Maybe they shut the road down and you have to stay in a hotel overnight. That doesn't mean that the retreat is not in alignment for you to attend. It just means that there is a lot of interfering energy that is getting in the way. And what this is actually a part of is, the collective is awakening. The collective is going through a shift. And not all of them are in super alignment. And with that, then that means that there is maybe a lot of, you could say, chaos or catastrophe going on around you. So you may be in the eye of the storm, so to speak, or on the tip of the wave, assuming that you are doing your work to check in. I offer Akashic Enlightenment as a way to do that checking in. And I also offer readings to help you get into alignment and understand your path. But then, if you're not doing those things, then some of the chaos that is occurring may be yours as a message. So there needs to be a discernment and understanding what chaos is yours that you are learning from and what chaos is others that you are on the periphery of. You're in the collateral damage area, right? But as the energy increases to get intense, which this year is a very catalytic year of pushing people into a new way of being, a new, more aligned position in your experience on the earth field, then there's just a lot moving around, right? Another example is, let's say that you are supposed to go to a certain city, and say that there's a big event happening and there's a crowd, and you have to get through the crowd to get to where you need to go, right? So things can be congested, busy, chaotic. There could be, just a lot of movement that's going on that you are sorting through. So there can be delays. Even if you're in alignment, there can be delays due to the chaotic energy. And this can then reroute you to a stabilized landing place. And this is kind of the divine blessing, so to speak, to help you, if you're in alignment, to sort through these things with not so much collateral damage, right? So you will be taken care of if you're in alignment, despite all of the chaos and storms that are going on, right? There's that idea that God, Source, the Divine, will carry you through the storm and bring you to a place of safety in the middle of the storm, right? So you just need to be very aware of what is actually in alignment for you, and when delays may be happening due to the catalytic chaos, we'll call it, and getting caught up in that, or being carried through it in one way or another. And then it just becomes about timing, right? So checking in with your guidance and seeing that timing. And, there will be windows then where the catalytic chaos is less. It's like there's less traffic, right? Okay, I could go at 5 o'clock during rush hour, or I could go tomorrow at 10 a.m. and there's nobody on the road. Right? So if you're in alignment, you're waiting for, the 10 a.m. when no one's on the road, right? So Spirit may say, yeah, this is an alignment and you're ready for it, but the world is not providing you the right place yet, right? Because there has to be other souls that then are aligned enough and conscious enough to provide the other end of what you are in alignment for. Okay? And I'm saying this from experience of how, things have gone for me, right? A lot of people will, something may be in alignment for me, but it is contingent on, is that person going to stay in alignment, or are they going to become triggered and start exercising free will? If that happens, then I get rerouted, right? And that's how the divine works. It tries to find the clearest receptive channel, right? To help you during a time of chaotic energy, right? And we can try to mitigate having that chaotic energy by, trying to clear whatever it would be from happening. But again, if it's just like collateral chaotic, collateral chaos, then it's not so much about clearing as it is about being in alignment and present when the path is clear and open, and maybe waiting for the divine to reveal that clear path. So I hope that kind of clarifies, the things that are going to be going on this year as we are preparing to really get into 2020, 20-year cycle of Aquarius, Pluto and Aquarius, right? But, 2020 is an example of one of those catalytic, chaotic years, right? That was a big wake-up call. And so it's like the earth is going through these different levels of these wake-up calls. So if you're in alignment, you're going to probably know this on some level and be, brought to a place of safety. And sometimes, bringing brought to a place of safety can look chaotic, in the sense that maybe one thing falls apart and another thing is coming together, and you may not fully understand it. But it's more like the divine is moving you along your smoothest path possible, right? And again, the possible is contingent on other people and how conscious they are, and they may not stay that way, because our earth is ascending so quickly that what is stabilized and good 1 year, 1 year was like 10 years this time. Time was going so quickly that we are going through cycles so quickly. So something may be stabilized for a year, but then something may happen, and that person then may get triggered and go back more into an egoic consciousness, and then that destabilizes your environment again, and then you are pushed to the next place. So this is, kind of riding the energy is what it's like, and I think some people then are, the way that they're handling that is, okay, I'm just going to get away from society and go off grid and hide. And, if it's in alignment for you, then great, it'll work out. If it's not an alignment, then something is going to show you that you're running to escape, you're running to hide, and that's not in your alignment, right? That is an egoic response to the chaos that's going on. It's more of like head in the sand, I want to get away because they're not complying, everything is too crazy, I'm going to go run and hide and be over here. But that's just the other side of the coin, right? It's kind of like narcissism and people pleasing. They're the same thing. They're both a victim mentality of feeling helplessness and insecurity and fear of vulnerability, but they are acted out in different ways, right? So, yeah. I think that's all that's streaming through right now. All right. Good. Well, I hope that this helps you in understanding the current energies and how I think the rest of this year is going to be playing out. My sense is things will stabilize more in December. Okay, but till then, things are going to be moving around. And of course, it always depends what actions you take when you are asked to. If you delay those, then December may not be stable for you, right? Because you've put off things that you knew you were supposed to be doing or you were catalyzed to do, but then didn't. Yeah. All right. Well, sending you all so much love and light. And yeah, just try to be present with the journey. And there's always help and support there for you. You are not going through it alone. All right. I look forward to connecting with you next time. Lots of love and light, and bye for now.